Só de baby, tô marcando que é você lembrar. Só de baby, tô marcando que é você lembrar. Só de baby, tô marcando que é você lembrar.
You speak of the Angels' invasion, yes?
Correct. If we allow that city to continue to expand at its current pace, it's all but guaranteed.
That would be troublesome. After all, we're aiming to secure total victory in the next Great Tenma War.
Right. Which is why we should think twice before taking action.
Before the beginning of the very beginning, beyond the constraints of existence itself, an all-powerful, all-knowing, and all-encompassing oneness that just was, in an effort to bring itself entertainment, sought to create other wills, with space for them to occupy and time for them to experience events sequentially, along with 6 other attributes that later came to be known as the Great Holy Spirit and the Void, but this was incomplete. God was perfect, omniscient and such. It couldn't be surprised, and for this problem it decided to create an avatar for itself, an imperfect existence of its own. A part of itself to experience the joy it couldn't feel itself, and that avatar was what would later come to known as the Creator God, Feldonava.
solta essa piranha, solta essa piranha. Tem dentro de você.
Well, I just think it's about time to leave things in the hands of the future generations. I have made sure the world will progress without me, and even in my absence, they can fend for themselves. That's why knowing I will die anytime soon isn't so bad. Feldonava laughed, saying he never had to deal with a lifespan until now, but to him it feels like a gift, knowing he can go without worrying about the world. Just like how a parent can die happy without worrying over their children. I have made sure the world will progress without me, and even in my absence, they can fend for themselves. That's why knowing I will die anytime soon isn't so bad. Feldonava laughed, saying he never had to deal with a lifespan until now, but to him it feels like a gift. He knew that it was just a dream, an unfulfilled wish. Reviving the Star King Dragon, Feldonava, in his entirety was not possible for the Justice King Michael, who was merely a skill. But even so, he couldn't shake the hope. A world without Feldonava held no value for Michael. Michael's eyes fluttered open. He shook his head gently, trying to rid himself of the lingering emotions. He couldn't help but feel a bit confused at the feeling, as if his emotions had been laid bare for the first time. I thought I wasn't as naive as Rudra, but I was wrong. In the end, that was the lesson. Trust no one and use everyone as pawns. If he had done that from the start, Obera's betrayal could have been avoided. He hadn't because he believed in Feldway. He thought that Feldway's friends, the people he trusted, would also be trustworthy to him. But that was a mistake. When the ultimate skill Salvation King Azrael, bound to his hand, returned to him, Michael realized his error. After several hundred years, there was no sign of Feldonava's return. Feldway wondered why. Then a thought occurred to him. Could it be that Feldonava has abandoned us? Otherwise, there was no explanation for the fact that the supposedly immortal True Dragon had not returned. If he was right, Feldway grieved and hated. Humans on Earth. No, not just humans, but elves, dwarves, beastmen, and even Magian. He hated all demi-humans, that is to say, all of humanity. So he wanted to destroy them. The people who took Feldonava from us don't deserve to live. He would unite the world Feldonava had created with his own hands. And then he would condemn those who have committed the greatest crimes. That was Feldway's conclusion. Zegion calmly walked up to Dino, who had been thinking long and hard. "Is there anything else you would like to say?" he asked. "Haven't you just been hiding from me all this time to force out my cards? Don't be ridiculous, it's despicable." Of course, Zegion was unconcerned. Dino also realized this, and the conversation ended. Tension flared between the two. Dino knew Zegion's strength. This was an advantage for Dino, however. His trump card had also been exposed to Zegion. In that case, there was no other choice but to go head-to-head.
Dino faced off Zegion. When Veldora requested help, Zegion quickly grasped the labyrinth's situation and protected Rimuru with his absolute defense. Dino acknowledged Zegion's immense power as a humanoid insector, favored by Rimuru, with fighting skills surpassing even the primordials, and trained by Veldora. Lost in thought, Dino approached and unleashed his deadly fallen strike with his greatsword, confident that Zegion wouldn't expect it. However, Zegion calmly intercepted the attack just before it landed, but then, Dino noticed something was off. He quickly glanced back at Zegion, who had suddenly stopped moving, sensing something unnatural. Zegion, who had paused, extended his left hand, unleashing 5 flashes of light, his dimension ray, that struck Dino, causing intense pain. Zegion then revealed that Dino had been trapped in an illusion from the start, controlled by the ultimate skill Lord of Fantasy, Mephisto, called the World of Illusion. Finally, Zegion unleashed the Dimension Storm, a rainbow-colored, high-energy force that completely erased Dino from existence, leaving nothing behind.
Luminous found herself in the worst possible situation, paralyzed in the suspended world where Gachareact could move. He was about to deliver a final blow to Luminous, which would end the confrontation. Luminous already accepting her fate of being defeated by Gachareact. She hears someone coming, and the person she least expected to save her arrived laughing. It was Veldora.
So I do it so low.
In Volume 20 of Tensei Shura, Rimuru and Malim found themselves locked in a fierce and monumental battle, their clash escalating with every passing moment. Just when it seemed like the fight was about to reach its climax, Feldway, who had been watching from the sidelines, saw his opening. Realizing that he stood little chance of defeating Ruru in a direct confrontation, Feldway knew he had to take a more extreme approach. In a desperate and calculated move, he unleashed an incredibly powerful attack that no one saw coming. With a terrifying display of magical might, Feldway opened a rift in space and time, sending Ruru to an unknown and perilous realm. This dimension, a place beyond the normal fabric of reality, was one where even a great demon lord like Ruru could be lost forever. It was a void where time and space twisted in unimaginable ways, offering no escape and threatening to trap Ruru in an endless, timeless prison.
Maybe I'll even let you be my chammak chammak chalo.